It is the death and destruction she witnessed in her village in the Rakhine state of Myanmar that haunts Rohingya refugee Bibiashi Mohammed Tahir.
They shot and killed people. They burned down everything. We had no place to stay. They laid down broken glasses, wires on the roads. They held people at gunpoint.
Tahir and her family fled Myanmar, arriving in Malaysia before reaching the U.S. in 2014. But instead of landing in Chicago or Milwaukee, two cities home to a large number of Rohingya, Tahir and her family instead arrived in Fort Wayne, Indiana, becoming one of the first Rohingya families in the area. Today, Burmese community members believe there are more than 150 Rohingya families in Fort Wayne. And although their numbers are growing, their community remains a small fraction of the more than 6,000 Burmese living in the city. Most speak a different language and practice different religions than the Rohingya.
Most of them are, I think almost 100%, they are Muslims. Muslims, you know. Muslims, their blood is Muslims, not Buddhists, not Christians.
Abraham Tang, a leader in the Burmese Chin community in Fort Wayne and pastor at the Myanmar Indigenous Christian Church, expresses many of the same resentments Rohingya face in Myanmar.
My opinion is, rather than sending Rohingyas to Fort Wayne and not sending here is better. No, don't send Rohingyas to Fort Wayne.
That's unfortunate because I want anybody from Myanmar to know that they're welcome in our community.
Tom Henry is Fort Wayne's mayor and has made Burmese integration into life in this city of more than 250,000 a priority of his administration.
We try to pride ourselves in being a welcoming community, an inclusive community, a community that allows people to assimilate throughout our community. And if they want to ultimately become an American citizen, we've got the tools in place to help that happen. So when I hear that there's that kind of tension or anxiety behind the scenes, that disturbs me.
But some community members like Abraham Tang worry that an increasing number of new arrivals could fuel tensions.
I foresee the Burmese people and the Rohingya people in the future, sooner or later, we will have conflict. That's not good for the Fort Wayne community.
I don't see that happening. We have a very safe community.
The Rohingya refugees in Fort Wayne that agreed to speak to VOA insist they do not believe they have been marginalized or persecuted by other Burmese in the area, and have so far been welcomed and assisted in their resettlement. Although she now feels safer, Bibiashi Mohammed Tahir is still adjusting to her new life in America and wonders when she'll finally feel settled.
We couldn't find peace in our own country. How could we find peace here?
While peace might remain elusive, she may soon find comfort among an increasing number of familiar faces as more than 400,000 Rohingya search for new homes and new lives away from the violence that continues to plague Myanmar. Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, Fort Wayne, Indiana.